to get more now from Fabrice Pothier. He's the former director of policy planning at NATO and now the CEO of Rasmussen Global, a political consultancy firm. He joins us live now from Madrid. Fabrice, thank you so much for being with us. So obviously there was some confusion earlier today that this could have been an ICBM, but Vladimir Putin saying that it was a new non-nuclear ballistic missile. Just give us your reaction to this. I mean, obviously it's a clear escalation. Your take on this?
I think we are seeing here a typical Putin signaling that he can go beyond the conventional threshold into closer to the nuclear one by using a missile that can potentially be armed with a nuclear warhead. Even though from an operational point of view, it is obviously extremely costly to deploy such a missile, and it actually doesn't serve a real purpose, contrary to other missiles that the Russians have been using for the past few years. So this is pure signaling, mostly intended not so much for the Ukrainians, but for the Western audience.
What do you mean? I mean, obviously this is a clear, direct response to the use of ATACMS, US-supplied ATACMS by Ukraine, and then also the anti-personnel mines as well that the US is now supplying Ukraine. It is a very fast-moving tit for tat. Just give us your take on that and what that could mean over the next couple of months before we see a new administration here in the United States.
I would challenge a bit this notion of tit for tat. I think we are always many escalation decisions behind Vladimir Putin, and the recent decision by the US administration to finally allow the Ukrainians to use the ATACMS for longer range deep strike is only a response to something that has already happened on the Russian side more than a year ago. So I don't think it's a tit for tat, but where you're right is that Putin is obviously trying to escalate to a point of injecting fear in our minds. And I think it's also important to see that economically he's in a more precarious situation. So I think the message here is we should double down rather than walk back from this escalation, to really build up the pressure on him, to show him that he can do whatever he wants. We will still support the Ukrainians and we will get there somehow.
It's interesting, you know, President Putin also said that given the fact that the Americans were supplying these long-range missiles, that this war had now acquired elements of a global nature. Does that rhetoric in and of itself concern you, that Vladimir Putin is essentially saying that this is not just about Ukraine anymore, that this war is now has now acquired elements of a global nature? Give us your take on that.
Well, I think this has been the narrative all along. It's a way to position Russia as the one that is defying the West. It resonates quite a lot with the global South, which Russia has managed to keep not on its side, but at least on the fence. But I mean, who has globalized this war if it's not Vladimir Putin? He's sought the support, the active support, massive support of China. He's receiving weapons from Iran, and now he's even beyond receiving artillery munitions from North Korea. He's actually has deployed 10,000 North Korean soldiers in his war. So I think the globalization of this war has happened under Vladimir Putin's watch. And we have been far too timid in pushing back, especially in the fact that North Korean troops are in the European theater right now. And what has been our response to that?
Right. Fabrice Pothier, live for us there. Thank you.